Hello one and all, welcome back to Create Ball, where I don't even have time for an intro today because I've got some lies I need to take out. So do you guys know what artificial crab is? Even if you don't, just from the name alone, you can probably assume that it's just some cheap crab substitute, right? Well, the thing is, it isn't really much of a crab substitute because it's an entirely different animal. It's made of the meat of an animal called the monkfish, so that would be like if you called pepperoni artificial steer, even though it isn't artificial and it isn't steer. The main thing that bothers me about this is the fact that people usually don't like the word artificial. Even if they aren't crazy about it, if you gave someone the choice between something organic and its artificial counterpart for the same price, they'd usually take the organic one. Artificial crab isn't even artificial. It isn't meat they grew in a lab to mimic crab meat, it's just a different fish. They could change the name to monkfish and drop the whole artificial thing altogether. But Kree, I hear you say, who wants to eat monkfish? Now, I know what you're saying, nobody wants to eat something called monkfish. But not all artificial crab is made of monkfish. Sometimes they use whitefish or surimi, which both have much more appealing names. So you could just use one of those and sell them under that name instead. Okay, so artificial crab is one thing, but what really gets my goat is when they call it imitation crab. Because it isn't imitating anything, it is a different animal. But in some ways, I guess you could say this was inevitable. The monkfish and friends are pretty nothing fish. They don't do anything cool, they don't taste that good, but they're pretty cheap, and they taste alright. So of course they would eventually be falsely advertised as another animal. But why crab? I assume that someone was looking for a cheaper crab substitute when someone came to him and said, "I've got exactly what you're looking for." "Oh, you do you?" "Yes, I surely do. It's called monkfish." "So, does it taste like crab?" "Not really." "Does it look like crab?" "Definitely not." Is it cheaper?" "Significantly." Could we lie and say it does taste and look like crab? I don't see why not. Well, I'm sold. Anyway, that's all I've got for you guys today, so until next time, don't die. Giovanni.